Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, Chad. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, Chad. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We back. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, chat. It's technically hump day, right? And it's the day before Thanksgiving. Oh man, the chat's undefeated, man. Am I gonna have ham or turkey? Probably both, to be honest. My mom doesn't play, guys. My mom doesn't play in the kitchen, so. Stomp Gold 3, double down with D-Money. Let's go. Saeed, alive, first comment. I appreciate the support, man. Sean Hazel, second. Woody, third. Tommy Camarina, let's go. Yeah, guys, we back. So if this is your first time rocking out with D-Money, so I am streaming in the morning today. So typically I stream 1:30 to 4. Monday through Friday. PW's picking up one of his boats today, so he's not going to be streaming this morning, so you're going to be rocking with D-Money. Let's go. So what's the bias? I mean, right now we're bullish, right? So this is a daily chart, chat. This is a daily chart. The two blue lines on the chart are actually yesterday's high and the low marked out. So 25,135 is yesterday's high. 24,602 is yesterday's low. Closed as a bullish hammer. So that's super bullish. Right now we're kind of pushing above that 25,135 level, obviously. The only concern I see right now is that we got pretty much a non-existent or super small bottom wick on the daily chart, right? This is the daily chart that we're looking at. So that's the only thing I don't like. I would have liked to have seen some kind of push down, maybe to expand higher, but we'll see. Blakey 7488. What up, D-Money? Good luck today. Let's make some money. Yeah, that's the plan, right? Let's go. Shredder 22044. Your charts look so good now. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, guys. So I basically went with the off-white chart, right? I think it's easier on the eyes. I did a poll in the afternoon on one of the afternoon shows, and majority seem to be good with the off-white chart, right? So it's not gonna blind you. Right, so kind of tweak some a couple other things. So let's go. tell 87 Dottie, give it up for Randy Watson. Yeah, that boy good. What's up with the gray chart, the gray screen? Yeah, guys, so off-white screen, better on the eyes. I don't want to blind anybody, right? So that was the change. And I actually like it, chat. So I'm not gonna lie, like I like the off-white. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can get today, guys. I mean, I'm obviously bullish until otherwise. We're above pretty much every EMA. So daily chart, we're above the 1450 and the 200. So that's super bullish. And every other chart, we're above the EMAs, guys. So there's nothing right now saying to go short, unless that changes, right? Which we're talking about NQ here, so that could change. So I'm aware of that. Got to be patient today. Gonna wait for probably the ORB to set up, the 5-minute orb, opening range trade, right? We'll wait for that. And if there's a clear setup, then I'm looking to take a trade. If it isn't, I'll probably wait for the 15-minute ORB to kind of establish itself. So that's going to be the game plan. I need $143 to pass a 50K combine, Baja 6641. Man, I mean, you're super close. Can you show which one is the off-white setting? Yeah. So you just go here to settings on your chart. And you're gonna go, you gotta go basically to background. So that wasn't the right. You gotta go to background. Change your background. Let me find it here. But yeah, when you go to background, here it is. It's under canvas. You basically click on it, and then it's the second one here, right? Not the first one. I had it on the first one, chat, and it's the second one. So there you go. Yep, under canvas. We got 1,361 people tuned in, guys. So already, so that's gonna see if I can drop some sauce today, right? That's the plan, as always. So the last time I was on the morning, during the morning show, we had 3,000 likes on the stream. So I want to see if we can possibly get 3,000 likes today. That's the plan, right? No wick on a 1 hour candle. Yeah, no, yeah, yep. When you write, you write. So now that's the only issue is, right, is that we still got until 10 o'clock for that candle to close. So is it going to be a push down first to form some kind of bottom, you know, like it's kind of doing now, right? Maybe it's forming some kind of bottom wick to expand higher. But yeah, currently we don't have a, so guys, that's typically with no wicks on the higher time frame, the 1 hour chart or the 4 hour chart. We're typically gonna have either a pretty good sell-off if this candle closes with no top wick and it's bearish, or this is simply a reversal that's gonna take place, right? Meaning that price is currently pushing down to kind of trap some shorts, people that are going short, and then it's going to expand higher, right? So it's going to build out some kind of bottom wick, and it's going to expand back up to the upside and put in new highs. So yeah, it's just something to kind of look at. Rich Hook DE, D-Money, you and Pat are the perfect combo. Haha, sub yesterday. Hey, I appreciate that. Good to see you, D-Money. Hey, good to see you too. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, right? To kind of see how we open up. So gotta be a little patient, chat. I am bullish bias overall, obviously at this point, because we're above all the EMA. So I have to be bullish based on how I trade. So I just don't know if we're gonna get a deeper pullback, maybe come down here and retest these lows before possibly expanding higher. So got to be a little patient at the open. And the ORB sometimes is a little choppy, right? Meaning that first 5-minute candle could be, got to let it probably set up a little bit and then try to join the momentum. Let the 5-minute candle open up and close, establish the high and the low the first 5 minutes. And then obviously I'll be kind of looking at NVIDIA as well to kind of see what NVIDIA is doing. D-Money, do you guys trade during December? Yeah, of course. Can I use NinjaTrader on Lucid or Apex? Corey Husky, yeah, I don't see why not. So obviously here at the BDH, we use Trade-of-8 Prop, so that's the preferred platform of the BDH. PW is going to be, I know I'm going to get that question a lot, guys. So PW is going to be he's picking up a boat. He's picking up one of his boats today. So he's not going to be streaming today. So you got D-Money. Let's go. He'll be back streaming on Monday, guys, at 9 a.m. So typically I do the afternoon show, right? 1:30 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. But today you got me in the morning. Just trying to make a little money. Will you or Patrick stream on Friday? Jesus, no. So we are not streaming on Friday. I'm pretty sure the market closes at 1 p.m. on Friday. Anyhow, chat. So yeah. So we will not be streaming after today's stream, basically until Monday. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, I'll probably end up posting that. So let's do, let's do a poll, guys. Are we gonna go up at open? So what do you guys think? Up or down at open? Lulu saying this thing will tank. Yeah, it could. It could, right? I mean, because we push. We've had basically some upside overnight. So since the market opened last night, I mean, we went up, nothing crazy, chat, but I mean, we're up about the high to the high, right? We're up about 170 points. So yeah, could be a retracement. Who knows? Down then up. Yeah, it could be. Pull back to previous day's high. Cagney. Yeah, so keep in mind, chat, right? So that's what I kind of talked about. So the high, yesterday's high was actually 25,135.25. So that's that blue like area you see down there right on the box. So yeah, we might get a pull back to that level and then expand higher. Who knows? We'll see. I don't think we really go anywhere. Jert 556. Yeah, I mean, it's the day before a holiday, so it is the day before Thanksgiving. So today's one of those days, chat, where I think you take what you can get, right? Going into a holiday. Apex, 80% off. $10 PA fee, chat. 100K accounts are $69 all-in cost. So I don't think I've ever seen a cheaper price for Apex. Obviously, that's still 1 day to pass. You don't have to pass it in 1 day, but that's the promo, right? Let's go. Use the code PW. Aja was popping D-Money. Hey, how are you? What do you think about trading in December? I'm going to trade it like normal. All right, I'm going to try to trade price action. Nothing different. Did you say $10 PA fee? Yeah, it's a $10 activation fee for the 100K account. 100K account only. So the rest of the evaluations that you passed are actually $40 lifetime activation fee. But the 100K account, believe it or not, is $10. So it's literally $69 all-in costs on that 100K account, which is crazy if you think about it. So yeah, we just kind of setting up, right? So got to be patient today. Overall, like, I feel like we're gonna push this thing, right? So obviously, looking at the 1 hour chart, guys, based on how I trade, I see this level of interest up here. Short term, if we're gonna push it, right? They're gonna push the market. So you're talking like 25,309 could be in play if they're really gonna push this thing. Or higher, right? So I'm just kind of looking at like the closest area of interest that could be kind of in play. So for new traders, what should we do? Have you already taken any trades? So yeah, no, market's not open yet. So wait until after 9:30. Oh man. Andre, do I get along with PW? Of course I get along with PW, guys. So, I mean, come on, man. All right, so we had basically 60-40, so 572 votes. So 60% of the chat feels that we're gonna go up at open, and 40% feel that we're gonna drop. So Miguel MC Trades, what's good? D-Money, hey, what's up? How are you? Are we trading Nvidia and Nasdaq? So are we buying or selling? So yeah, I'm basically just gonna use Nvidia as confluence. So typically what I do is I'll bring it up on the right hand side of the screen. I'll have both of them up. So if Nvidia is turning bullish, then a lot of times you're gonna get the same reaction on NQ. So I'll be kind of looking at that today to see if that plays. Jeff Blazos, D-Buddy and PW looking more and more like twins every day. LOL. Is Jerome still alive? Yeah, Jerome's alive. Yeah, guys, Jerome's alive. So we'll have some content coming for Jerome. Don't you worry. That guy's resilient. So he wants some shine, guys. This guy Jerome. Corey Husky, I spotted Jerome at the liquor store last night. Let's go. Oh man, you gotta love it, right? Are we streaming Friday? Yeah, we are not streaming Friday, chat. There will be no stream on Friday. So Friday's a short day. It's the day after Thanksgiving. So I think the market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're not going to be streaming on Friday, chat. We'll be back Monday. PW will be back Monday at 9 a.m. And we'll go from there, right? The unemployment claims were positive, so I think it should boost the market a bit. Yeah, it could. The only issue with that is that a lot of times that if you get a pump, like a short-term pump to the upside, or the market's already kind of expanded higher overnight, a lot of times you do get a retracement down, even if they're going to push it up first. So just got to be a little patient. Why are you using the 200 EMA? What's that good for, sir? Ramus? Yeah, it's just a higher EMA that works pretty well. A lot of people use it. It's a higher EMA, so very popular actually. 200 EMA is a very popular moving average. So that's why I have it on the chart. I used to have it. I had it on my chart years ago, guys, with the other 2 EMAs. So let me kind of put that in the chat. 1450, 200 EMA, because that's probably going to come up. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to be a little patient. To the bag, 9 EMAs to go. Have you tried it? Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried pretty much everything. So, but I prefer my EMAs, right, that I use. It's a preference thing, chat. I trade off the higher time frame, so I kind of stick with what works for me, so to speak. So I'm not the streamer, guys, that's gonna tell you that, you know, my way is the only way or my way is the best way, and like I'm not that streamer. So basically it's a preference thing. It's whatever you kind of feel comfortable with and what works for you. So we got about 9 minutes left, chat, before market open. So let's kind of see what happens here. We're kind of hanging out in this range. Right above 200. So remains to be seen how this is going to play out. So yeah, I just pinned that in the chat. So PW's picking up a boat today, guys. So he's not going to be streaming today. He'll be back on Monday at 9 a.m. Mega Panty Thief. I wish I knew how to change my @ on here. It's from a dumb YouTube I don't use. Well, I mean, why'd you pick that name? Jake, we got the main man, DMONEY. Hey, what's up? Gary, good morning. How are you, man? $35 for a 25K Apex is a crazy snag deal. Yeah. Gino, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, chat. So hoping that the price action is good today, right? I'm wondering how December is typically. I'm new to trading. Is it about the same or does it slow down because of the holidays? Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's, you know, I think it's hard to, you can't really answer that because every December can be a little different. So I would just say trade what you see on the chart. That's honestly the best answer I can give you. How was yesterday? Couldn't catch the stream. Yeah, yesterday we had a pretty good stream. Called out 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. And the same thing actually on Thursday. Or sorry, same thing actually on Monday as well. So let's go. 3,100 people tuned into the stream, guys. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Every single indicator analysis I use points to a push up at open, but my gut is saying something else. Yeah, I mean, yeah, who knows? We're kind of pushing up right now again, right? So just gonna let price open up and try to join wherever the momentum is, right? Either long or short. So based off the opening range. Freddie Montas 46, please change the white screen. So yeah, I'm not even gonna address that anymore, guys. I know I talked about that on the stream yesterday afternoon. It's actually off white now, and so I have adjusted it. I'm not going to a black screen at all, so just a preference thing, but I know it's definitely off white. And I had a ton of people that I did a poll actually on the afternoon show. People were content with that, so yeah, I'm not changing my screen. Sorry, man. JK, nice. It's good that you brought that up though, because I'm sure somebody else is gonna say that was serious. So I'm just saying. I actually like. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I actually like the off-white more than that bright white, to be honest. I can't lie to you about that. So yo, D-Money, just a little bit of money, that turkey check. Yeah, hopefully, guys. I mean, that's what the plan is, right? So I'm gonna see what happens. Hopefully it's good price action. Price sometimes is a little choppy. Like, it's been a little choppy at the open a few times this week, right? So you got to kind of set it up. And I know that there's different. Some people trade the 1 minute opening range. Some people trade the 2 minute opening range. It just depends, right? Like what works for you. So I'm gonna, especially as we're kind of sitting above yesterday's high already, 25,135. And we're kind of stuck in this range up here, right? We've been stuck like back and forth in this range. So be interesting to see how we kind of open up. Who's doing Thursday and Friday stream? Found 25, 2x 536. Nobody. So yeah, we're not streaming. Today's the last stream for the week, chat. Do you trade gold? No, I do not. Hey Zeus, so you're waiting for 5 minute ORB? Yeah, more than likely, yes. Let price kind of open up and establish itself, and then try to go from there, right? D-Money 100 points today? I hope so. Right? I mean, I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. News today. Yeah, I mean, you got Chicago PMI looks like at 945. Let me go back to that real quick. Yeah, Chicago PMI is now red folder at 945, and then you have crude oil inventories at 1030. So, yeah, no red folder news, and we're pushing up now, guys. So yeah, we're pushing up now. No, I have not heard about Helcon Trader, Rasmus. No. Nice to see you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate that. Nice to see you too. D, can you explain how you line up time with candles cross all time frames for a trade? Yeah, I would say, I mean, we're going into the market open. I would just say I'll probably try to get to that during the stream. You'll kind of see that, but we're right at the market open. So want to try to focus on that. And then as it kind of comes up, I mean, you'll see I kind of talk through it. Almost 4,000 people tuned in, guys. Let's go. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Maybe this is your first time on the channel. You know what to do. Let's go. 15 seconds. Top of the morning, D. Nice to see you. Let's ready to go, and let's get that green, baby. Skeletor 619. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, there we go, guys. Market's open. So, gonna wait for this 5-minute setup, right? So, gonna map out the high and low of the first 5-minute candle and basically go from there. Just saw Jerome behind you running. Oh man, I love it. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have some. I know I've said that a few times. We definitely got some Jerome content coming, guys. Just stay tuned. All right, there's an expansion so far. And we're not even a minute. We're a minute into the open, right? So let me start mapping out the high and the low, and I'm gonna adjust this, guys, as price. As price kind of moves, I'm gonna adjust it higher, so don't worry about that. But I just basically map out the high and low of the current 5-minute candle, right? So right now, the high of the candle is 25,252.75. So right at, and then that's the low down there so far, right? 208. Still got some time, 2.5 minutes left. You can use ORB for 5-minute range. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. We'll see what happens. Why don't I use the ORB indicator? Because I'm literally mapping out 2 lines on the chart. There's no need to do an indicator, right? I mean, it's not like it's That's all. I mean, it's only 2 lines, and technically, I could wait until the last 30 seconds and draw the 2 lines, and only do it once, right? So it's not like it's anything crazy. That's just another indicator, right? Like. All right, guys, 4,500 people tuned into the stream. Let's go. Waiting for this ORB setup to kind of establish itself and see if we can get some direction. About 1 minute and 4 seconds left for the 5-minute setup to be established, or 5-minute ORB, sorry, to be established. Already hit 1,000 likes. Let's go. Yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. We got 4,600 people tuned into the stream. So the last time I did the D-Money show in the morning, we were able to actually get 3,000 likes. So I want to see if we can hit that today. Appreciate the support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. PMI at 10 a.m. Yeah, I see it actually at 9:45. So I'm not sure. You're seeing 10. I see 9:45. All right, so there we go, guys. The ORB set. 5-minute ORB. Right? Let me clarify that. 5-minute ORB. So now I wanna wait for a break in either direction, right? 270.50 is the high. 208. 25,208 is the low of the 5-minute ORB. So that's the 2 black lines you see on the screen. Decent sized wick at the top and the bottom of that 5-minute candle. The purple line's actually yesterday's daily candles high. So we're actually above yesterday's daily candle high, chat. That's what that line is, 25,135. So now the only issue is, I kind of talked about that on the 1-hour chart. Let me kind of expand this out a little bit. So this level up here, up to like 310, could be in play, guys. And we're kind of like right there. So that's the only thing I don't like. Because the last time we hit that area, we had a reaction back to the downside, is what I'm saying. So I wanted more of a retest down here, maybe trap some people and then expand higher, right? But we'll see. So just waiting, right? Being patient. Right now we're still inside of the opening range, 5-minute opening range. We do have a news release at 9:45, so got to be a little cautious of that. Now, right now I'm temporarily bullish, guys. I will say that because we're above the EMA. So I might actually take a stab at a long. We're above. We actually, that 5-minute candle closed above the EMAs. It actually tapped basically, right, the 14 EMA and expanded up. So, but I'm gonna be a little patient. Maybe we get a better retracement. But I do like buys. I do like longs here, to be honest. So just trying to see if we can get a retracement. Maybe come down here and retest these lows. And we'll see. Because typically when price closes above like the EMAs, guys, that's a bullish indication. But if we break this, all right, there's a break. Haha. There's a break, chat. So, all right. Stop would be 208. Right back inside the range, right? So just being a little patient. Choppy chop. All right, 15-minute candle. Look at the current 15-minute candle, chat. Five minutes left. And let's see if it closes outside of the range or not, right? And it's kind of like right back inside the range, guys. So just trying to be patient. And we got a news release at 9:45. 4,900 people tuned into the stream, guys. I appreciate the support. So right back inside the range. So $261. Gonna take a quick stab at a short, guys. Stop is gonna be 261. So I'm in a short. Now I would say be careful, but because we're inside of the range, and my stop, it's gonna be measured up here, right? 261, but I want to see if we can flush through and put in new lows. Maybe down to 175 if they're gonna flush it, right? But it's having a hard time, and it's still within open range, so I would say be careful here. You don't have to take this setup. I wanted a flush, but it's kind of chop, right? So we'll see. And if they're gonna flush it, I would say 142 might be the area, but I would say be careful on this trade because we're still inside the opening range. So you don't have to take this setup, guys. I just basically tried to play the short based off that rejection candle. But it's pushing right back up. So like I said, be careful. So if I don't like how it's kind of looking here, I can always close it and re-enter. Not gonna be too worried about it, but I just saw the rejection candle, guys, and I tried to feel like they're gonna break it down, right? But we'll see. $216. There's 10 points. There you go. Let's go, baby. Nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna take that off. That's a quick 20-point trade. Let's go. Now, I'm cautious because, yeah, remember, guys, we got news at 9:45, so I'm gonna wait now, right? That first trade was a 20-point trade plus. And we got news at 9:45. So now I'm gonna wait, and we're actually right back inside of the ORB. So 5-minute ORB, right? So I'm gonna wait now. No more trades until after that 940. Basically that 950. Won't probably have a next trade until 950, right? Let the 5-minute candle, news candle kind of play out. Let's go. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that trade. That was a 20-point plus trade for the first trade of the session. Just trying to make a little money. Let's go. That boy good. That boy good. W still holding a runner. Yeah, I would say be careful. I mean, it might fall through the floor. The only issue is we got news coming up at 9:45, so I don't want any part of that. I would rather wait until the news kind of comes out and then kind of go from there, right? That's just me. Everybody trades differently. And you're also gonna have the 15-minute ORB. Basically, that's gonna set up, right? So now what we're gonna do now, chat, is since the 15-minute ORB is gonna set up as well, is I'm gonna kind of expand it out for the 15-minute ORB. Just to have a higher time frame ORB set, right? So that's a 15-minute ORB, guys, on the screen. Indecision right now, so gotta be patient. And here comes a news release on this current candle. And you had a bullish pin bar, actually. Wow. Bullish pin bar on a 5-minute chart. So, and a pump back up. So let's see what happens here. Should have held longer. Yeah, I mean, but it's always hindsight, right? I hate to say that, but. So yeah, guys, this account, let's pull this up. So just gonna be patient. This is a news candle, right? So I'm not really interested in trading a news candle, so I'll let it kind of do its thing and then reassess. If you're just tuning into the stream, called that one trade. It was over 20 points. I picked up almost 25 points on that trade. Trading one contract on this funded account. So almost 500 bucks. Let's go. Nah, this is a liquidity grab. It will sweep the highs and flush back down. I mean, it could, but it's also a news trade, right? So basically, if you're trading this right now, you're trading a news release. That's just what it is. You can call it whatever you want, right? Liquidity grab, sweep, doesn't matter. Are we gonna break outside of this range? That's what I'm really looking for, right? A solid break in either direction. So far, we're kind of stuck inside of the range. PW talks about that a lot as well, right? Like, we're kind of hanging out. 25,270 is the high of the opening range, 15-minute ORB as well. So see what happens. I would like to say, chat, that we're gonna go higher and retest this 300 level, but the only thing that kind of is unfortunate is that we had that news release. But we have not, as of yet, put in a new high above the opening range high, right? 270. So. Yes, if you're looking at a test account on Lucid, Ramus, yeah, it's an evaluation account. Correct, yes. Good morning. What's up, homie? Hey, what's up? How are you? ZN 3212. Be careful, news hasn't posted yet, and I show it at the top of the hour. Let me see. Yeah, it actually got released already. 36.3 was the actual number. It came out already for the Chicago PMI. I'm using Forex Factory, guys. I'm old school with it, right? I used to trade Forex, so I'm on forexfactory.com. It got released. So hi, D from Montreal. Hey, how are you, Vinny? Marquita, good morning. How are you? Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I was seeing, right? Yeah, it got posted already, chat, on forexfactory.com. So if you're just tuning into the stream, guys, I called out one winning trade so far, picked up almost 25 points on that trade. We're kind of stuck right now inside of the opening range, so there's nothing for me to do right now until we get outside of this range, and I'll try to go from there, right? $9:45 and 10 o'clock news. Yeah, so I don't see what's the 10 o'clock news. I don't see 10 o'clock news. I see 10:30 crude oil inventories. So what do you see at 10 o'clock? Yeah, I only trade NASDAQ, correct. All right, so yeah, that's a good point. So let's check NVIDIA, guys, because we're still inside of that range so far. We haven't got to close outside of the range on a candle yet. So here's NVIDIA on the right-hand side of the screen. You had a gap up on NVIDIA, right? And it's kind of retracing a little bit. So kind of interesting. So you got some kind of all right, there's a pop on NQ, guys, above the opening range, right? So this candle, is this candle gonna basically kind of continue? That's the question. 310 is the high, so it's probably headed up there. NVIDIA is starting to kind of get bullish on the right hand side of the screen, but let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get a, you want basically on an ORB, you want to close above the ORB, right? Not just a poke above it, because if you were to enter right now, I mean, you would be down 15 points, almost 20 points. So let's see what happens here. ORB is the opening range break. Refresh your chart, no gap. Yeah, it's fine. It's just because I have the hours set up on there. It's fine. But there's the sell back down, guys. That's why you got to be careful. $5,000 people tuned into the stream. 5,021 people. I appreciate the support, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Looks like we're at 1,400 likes. I want to see if we can get to 3,000 likes today. Just trying to make a little money. There was a sweep. Yeah, we'll see. His World Trades, Morning D. Hey, what's up? How are you? 15 points short. Yeah, I mean, I don't really trade it like that. Everybody's different. So I'm basically, if I want to go bearish, I want price below the opening range. So I want it below 189. which would almost kind of form a bearish EMA cross as well on a 5-minute chart.
Let's go DMONEY. Happy Thanksgiving to the whole BDH fam.
Hey, Ike, I appreciate that, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. I appreciate that. Any new Black Friday prop deals? I would say go to onlypropfirms.com. That's gonna, I think the site does a really good job of staying current on all the current deals out there. There's a lot of Black Friday deals. Sorry, D-Money, I shorted 15 points. LOL, got some nice profit. Nice. Are you buying or selling? I'm not doing anything right now. We're back inside the opening range. So for me, that's no trade right now. So I need price to kind of break out of the either to the upside above 270, or I need it to break down below 189. Right now, we're kind of stuck in the middle of the opening range. So that for me is a no trade area. Got to be patient. Marquita. What was the site listing Black Friday deals? Onlypropfirms.com. Yeah, Ginger just posted it, chat. So there you go. Onlypropfirms.com. All right, so we're kind of having a hard time, right? NQ's currently kind of right back inside the opening range. That's the left hand. That's the chart on the left hand side of the screen, and it's kind of having a nice, decent pullback so far. So this is why you have to wait, because if you were trying to go long right on that breakout and you didn't wait for that candle to close outside of the opening range, then you're probably sweating. Now, I'll put it like this, chat. What's kind of interesting is what I've been noticing is that, like, all right, so these wicks down here on the 5-minute chart, if we're gonna go bullish, they need to hold, right? And price kind of needs to react back outside of this level, back to the upside, and then push higher. Meaning that your entry, like for long, would be like here, and your stop would have to be at like 190, and you're playing the thought process that like we're gonna get momentum to the upside, right? But if you got long at 270, you're definitely sweating right now. For sure. All right, kind of selling off. See what happens here. Short from 268. Somebody got short from 268. Nice. But this is like the make or break area right here that I'm talking about, chat, right? So like this 195 area down to like 188, if we're gonna bounce and put in a higher high, it needs to bounce from this area, right? Like you don't want to see it break the opening range low of 189. It has to hold. If it breaks this level, then we're probably headed down to 135 or lower. So this area is like a pretty, pretty major level that I've noticed it's been happening. Like there's been buy setups, like long setups at the bottom of the opening range going back the opposite direction. And that's basically trapping a lot of people that tried to short it, that held it, right? Look at the reaction right now so far. What was the news? We had Chicago PMI. We also have crude oil, inventory at 10:30 is what I see so far. D, we're gonna get 4,000 likes today. Let's go. So yeah, nothing really to do right now. I mean, I hate to say that, but until we get outside of this range. Unless you're gonna play the range, right? If this is gonna be a range day, chat, and not a If it's gonna be a range market, then you're gonna have to trade the range. If it's gonna be a trend day, then you wanna see higher highs and higher lows be put in. So gotta kind of let this set up a little bit and let's see what they do with it. Nvidia is looking bearish right now. Kind of selling off. It's at 179. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of break this low of 189 on NQ, because Nvidia is selling off, chat. So I'm kind of watching that. And there you go, right? So we got about a minute left on this 5-minute chart. So I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close. I hate that because it's like it's moving now without me, but you're so close to the candle being closed. So if you take a short right now and it yokes back the opposite direction, you're going to be disappointed, right? Because you're going into the close of a 1 hour candle. But I mean, maybe we'll get some kind of retracement back up to 189, because that was a short, that was an entry, and Nvidia is selling off. So yeah, right now, guys, I mean, I'm short term bearish based on what I'm seeing. But that 25,150 is actually the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So this would be, if this candle closes outside of the opening range, there's your break, right? So we got an opening range break, guys, to the downside. So now I want price to kind of push back up on this next candle, maybe form some kind of top wick. But I like shorts, possibly. So it's a little tougher right now. It is, because we had a sell-off, right? So let's see. We're kind of bouncing right now, right off yesterday's high, 25,135. And I don't want to miss a short, but it's like, so it's a little tougher right now. No top wick on the current 5-minute candle. So that's what I'm kind of watching as well. And Nvidia is starting to push back up a little bit. And there's the yoke, right? Top step shut down. Yeah, I have no idea. Do you feel FOMO if market moves without you? Sometimes. Yeah, I'm human, guys. Of course. Sometimes it's frustrating, right? Nvidia is pushing back up, guys, above the 14 EMA. So that's not. You don't want to see that if you're a bear. But let's kind of see what happens here. Yeah, Nvidia is getting some strength back to the upside. So, and it kind of filled that area that I see on the chart. I know somebody was saying they don't see a gap, but that area pretty much got filled and now it's expanding back up. So got to be careful in this area. DMONEY, happy Thanksgiving. I'm out. See you Monday. Hey, have a good one. $200 EMA holding, James. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, right? Right now it's holding. So got to be patient, guys. Then now this is the retest that I wanted, but Nvidia is looking bullish. So to go short, this is like the retest that I wanted. Back up to the EMAs. But I don't like how we bounced off the 200 EMA, right? And basically push right back up so far. But this will be So I think, yeah, I'm gonna wait, guys. We're right at the bottom of the ORB, so I'm gonna wait because we might easily pop right back inside of there, and that's what we're doing right now. So far. Up $2,400 for the day. I'm done for today. Nice, Tyler. Hey, congrats. Did you long? No, I did not. Looking for the next setup, guys. I'm trying to wait for the next setup. And we're right at the opening range. So for me right now, I need more information to kind of frame a trade. Because we're right at the opening range. If I short this, my stop would basically be 210. Above the 14 EMA, but Nvidia is looking kind of holding on so far, bullish. DMONEY up $555 in 5 accounts. Baby born walking to enjoy the holidays, fam. Let's go. Yeah, just gotta be patient, right, for the next setup because it's a little bit more difficult now that we're kind of right below the opening range, and this candle has a long wick at the top and the bottom. Nvidia is trying to push back up. So it's not clear, like, I mean, as far as, right, are we gonna pop and go back to the upside or get back inside the opening range, or are we gonna fall off a cliff? That's what I'm waiting to see, right? And I mean, I wish it was clearer, but it isn't for me anyway. 5-minute candle bounced out the 14 EMA. You're saying rejected out the 14 EMA probably? Yeah, I mean, this it's got to give it some time. And also, chat, 1 hour candle just open, and right, this is the 1 hour chart. Look at that 1 hour candle. So far. Back on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart on Nvidia is here as well. Got a bullish EMA cross. So now that previous 1 hour candle is bearish, guys, with some exhaustion, right? So maybe the breakdown is coming, it's just taking a little longer to the downside. DMONEY, did you have a trade already? Yeah, I took a buy for about 25 points already. So looking for the next setup. Nate, what's going on, man? Nvidia is trying to push back up on the 5-minute chart. So just trying to be a little patient. Range bound day, yeah, it could be. Got to be careful, chat. Got to be careful now, right? Because it's kind of like, all right, is Nvidia gonna come back up and put in the new high at 182.90, or are we gonna sell off? And we're kind of hanging out right below the opening range low of 25,189, and we're right back inside the opening range. Let's go. Gotta love it. Thank you for all your knowledge. Cashed out $6,500 on 5 accounts and been more consistent with your strategy and your right trading with 5-minute chart. It's been night and day for me. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, I appreciate that. Sedano 1000. Appreciate the kind words, but you're doing all the work. How much profit do you need to take an Apex payout? That depends on the account size that you go with, right? So I would say go to the FAQs. You can compare prop firms on onlypropfirm.com. Use the code PW. Let's go. Apex is 80% off. $10 PA fee lifetime for the 100K account. So your all-in cost is $69. Yeah, we're right back inside of the opening range, guys. And look at NVIDIA on the right-hand side of your screen. So I think I feel like they want to take it higher at this point. So let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. That's going to be back above the 14 EMA. Price action, man. It's kind of crazy. What's my end of the year price forecast for NQ? I have no idea. Probably at all time, probably 26,000, 27,000. I think somebody called out 27,000 the other day in the chat. Wouldn't be surprised. Who knows? Back inside the opening range, right? This is the new 15-minute chart on the left-hand side of your screen on NQ, guys. D, you are the best. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like. I just don't see us. I mean, is it going to be one of those days where it's a range day? Or are we going to expand higher? We know that we got a lot of bullish momentum on the higher time frame, chat. So was that just a sweep to kind of trap some people and now we're going to push up higher? Or... And NVIDIA's trying to push. You got about 5 minutes left on this current 15-minute candle. Let's see how this candle closes out. Got a long wick at the top and the bottom of the candle so far. So, and it's currently bullish. All right, there's a rejection. Hey, D-Money, is it better to buy Apex 50 or 100K, 150K accounts? That's a personal thing, depending on how much drawdown you need. You know yourself better than I do as far as like how you trade. Are you trading larger size? Meaning, are you trading like 3 or 4 contracts, 2 contracts? Or are you trading 1 contract, right, as an example? So that's a personal preference that you have to kind of go through and figure out. Tim Hoffey, it's a micro day for me. Yeah, guys, this price action is a little choppy. I'm not gonna lie. So I would say be careful. Called out one trade already. I mean, that trade for me was about 25 points. And now I'm just trying to wait to see if we got more clear. We were just back inside the opening range, right? And it's almost 10:15. So go figure. So this is definitely a be careful kind of day, chat. I think we're grinding higher. I think we're grinding to go higher, chat. That's how I'm reading it right now. But and the reason why I say that is because NVIDIA is slowly creeping back up on the right-hand side of your screen. You got these higher highs that are being put in on NQ at the moment, right? At the moment. So that could change, but you got, higher lows that are being established. And we kind of swept or came down and retested that 135 area, yesterday's daily candles high. So, but let's see what happens. Nothing wrong with trading micros if that's what you're doing, to be careful, but there's no direction right now. I mean, I hate to say that, but I'm just being honest, chat. But I kind of see a slow grinding back, trying to go back up as of right now. But I would say I would be curious to see how this 15-minute candle closes. You got about 1 minute and 40 seconds left. If it closes bearish below the 14 and 50 EMA, then that's obviously not great if I'm a bull. So let's see. NVIDIA 5-minute chart. Same thing, right? I mean, it's kind of like a slow grind. Had a sell-off, retracement, and now it's kind of just hanging out above the 14 EMA. More downside? Yeah, it could be. Are you trading this afternoon? No. So yeah, guys, so there will be no afternoon stream today. So no afternoon stream today. So we will not be streaming today after today's stream until Monday. The daily looks bearish. I mean, you're probably saying because it's like starting to form a top wick. And it kind of tapped that area up there, 278. Could be. Look at the 15-minute candle, chat. Come on, man. Indecision, guys, right now. That 15-minute candle is looking crazy, so that kind of paints the picture that we're kind of talking about, right? That there's no clear direction. Have anyone special for Thanksgiving, D? Having anyone special? I'm going to my brother's house, guys. My sister's gonna be there. My mom, my niece and nephew. So I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with them. So yeah, just gotta be patient, chat. Now we got another. Okay, so this, guys, I like a short here. To be honest, I'm gonna take a short, guys. I'm in a short. Now my entry was 162. The reason why is because we rejected off the opening range. I want to see if we can get down to 134. If they yoke it back, guys, be careful. You don't have to take this trade because they might yoke it back up and we're kind of consolidating. I just tried to play the rejection. And it might not be a good trade, to be honest, because we're getting yoked. So do not feel like you got to take this trade, guys, because we're right back inside the opening range so far, right? So not good for me on that trade. Entry was 162 and pretty much, yeah, I tried to play the rejection. Still kind of holding it, but do not feel like you guys got to take this trade, chat. I was trying to see if we can break down, and there's a lot of volatility right now for some reason, so be careful. I see NVIDIA selling down. That's why I wanted it as well, and I saw the rejection off the ORB area, but it's not, there's no reaction, right? It's kind of like stalling, but I wanted to drop below. I wanted to collapse, and I'm not getting it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to close this trade more than likely. Chop chop. So the chop is real, guys. Be careful. And I just saw the rejection, so yeah, let me close that, guys. So I just closed that trade out because we're right back inside the opening range now. So no mas. And we're right back below the opening range now. So yeah, I saw the rejection. Man, I feel like it's gonna collapse, to be honest. I might try it one more time, guys. You do not have to follow me, guys. Do not follow me. Because we're kind of choppy, so don't feel like you got to take this straight. Don't follow me, guys. I'm calling that out, right? And I'm only basically... Yeah. Wanted to collapse. And I know we have crude inventory coming out. And it's basically, so I don't know what the, we're building up for something, guys. And we were just hanging out below the opening range. I'm down about 8 points on that trade, and I'm only going to give it about 10 points. But we'll kind of see what happens here. I wanted to see if we can get down to 124, and they're kind of playing around here, so. So that's why I was saying don't follow me on that trade, guys. I think Tim Hoffey was kind of saying that he's trading micros right now. Not a bad idea because we're literally not going anywhere, and we're kind of right back inside the opening range. Oh man, you gotta love it. A lot of trickery, yeah. I want to sell off, guys. Like I feel like it's building up for that, but I could be wrong, right? I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, don't feel like you have to follow me on this trade, to be honest. Because the price action is a little wonky right now, is what I mean, right? So I don't want you to feel like you're missing out on something. You're not really missing out on anything, guys, because it's going back and forth. So, but I was trying to play a short down to 135 or lower, and it never pretty much transpired. So far. All right, there is finally trying to sell off, but as soon as that happens, it gets yoked back the opposite direction. So one-hour chart. And that was just basically saying, like, right, we're gonna sell off, guys, and come down here and take out 119 and go lower, because there's a lot of downside if they're gonna flush it, right? There is, but doesn't mean that's gonna happen today. Uh, 15-minute chart. 200 EMA sitting at 24,981, and then you got 122 down here. So this is the level I was like trying to target if they were gonna flush it, minimum, right? But let's see what happens here, guys. So like I said, my entry was 166. So let's see if we get follow through, guys, right? Who knows? So like I said, you don't have to follow this trade because I'm basically just trying to anticipate a flush based off of what I was seeing, but we'll see if it falls through the floor or it gets back inside the opening range. So if that happens, guys, then we know that it's definitely Chop City today and there's no follow through, right? And that happens a lot. So $117 would be basically my take profit, guys, from 166. About 50 points. So yeah, this is range city, guys. It drops, it goes back, it drops, it goes back. I wanted to take out this 107 area. All right, nice. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nice. Nice. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. Let's go, baby. All right, so yeah, it just, yeah, I know I said not to enter, you didn't have to enter that trade. Yes, I did. I said that because price was kind of yoking right back inside the opening range. So I didn't want you to follow something that technically is not an A+ setup, right? So, but it is rejecting now. And if this, all right, I'll put it like this. If we can get a close, I feel like a flush is coming, guys. It's kind of building up, but if we close like below the 50 EMA, 183, and if we close below 136, like on one candle, then that would be pretty convincing for shorts, but it's yoking right back up. Bears smell blood. Yeah, I know. Calling it a day, D-Money. I'm up 700. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, you too. Have a good Thanksgiving. Let's see 1030 news first. Yeah, and maybe that's what they're waiting for, right? You got crude oil inventories, guys, coming up at 1030. So let's see what happens. Right back inside the opening range. So this is definitely one of those days. So called out. I took 3 trades, 1 losing trade, 2 winning trades on this account, right? So far, Kyle trades, 4,500 people watching the D-Money show. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I appreciate the support. We're a little choppy today because I guess it's the day before Thanksgiving, because we're still, now it's literally almost 10:30 and we're back inside the opening range from 9:30, right? So think about that. So do me a solid, guys, hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Trying to see if we can get at least 3,000 likes, guys. We got 3,000 likes the last time I streamed in the AM, so trying to at least get 3,000 likes. We got 4,500 people tuned into the show. Is Jerome coming over for Thanksgiving? Man, I'm sick of that guy. Jerome is gonna try to eat all the food, guys. Jerome is gonna have multiple to-go plates. You know, it's always that family member that has like multiple to-go plates, chat. Like when you have a family gathering. So it's like he's taking food to his girlfriends or his baby mamas or whoever. And we're right back below the opening range. Yeah, this is nasty today, chat. This is nasty. This price action is nasty. Tim Hoffey, Jerome brings a cooler to dinner. Got to get those leftovers. Yeah, I know, right? Maxwell, I'm that family member. Oh, man, that's hilarious. When you tell guys not to do the trade you're doing, maybe you shouldn't do it either. Yeah. Yeah, but no, basically, I'm going to, you know, I was comfortable obviously taking the trade because I took the trade, but what I was saying is that it's not an A+ setup, but I was basically playing the thought process of kind of NVIDIA selling off a little bit where we closed below the opening range, that kind of deal. But it's nasty right now. I mean, when you're right, you're right. This is barcode. Look at the 5-minute chart, guys. We are literally ranging right below the opening range. We're in the range, we're out of the range. Now we're back in the range. So we're barcoding right now. We are. D-Money bringing the steaks, Jerome bringing the sides. I know, right? Yeah, I mean, this price action, man, I wanted better price action today, chat. Was up 3,000 last night, gave back 1,000 with this action and locked out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. No trade for me, just spectating for now. Nate, yeah. I mean, yeah. Every pump gets sold off, every drop gets bought up right now, right? That's what's happening. So something's coming, and we're in the 1030 candle, which was the crude oil inventory news. Which was higher than expected. So let's see. Where do you check your news? ForexFactory.com. Feels like they want to drop it, picking up 50% liquidity from the bulls. Florida KC1, yeah, possibility. I mean, this is frustrating, guys. I mean, it is. It is, right? I mean, 15-minute chart, or sorry, 30-minute chart looks bullish. Because you had a close back above the 14 EMA. Decent sized wick at the bottom. You also have a wick at the top, but it's like not ideal price action today so far. 5-minute looks nasty. 1-hour chart looks bullish, guys, right now, right? The 1-hour chart looks bullish, not gonna lie. So let's check the 1-hour chart on NVIDIA. Yeah, it's like nasty. All right. Man, oh man. Why would anybody trade this? Yeah, it's kind of nasty right now. I mean, and we're right back inside the range, guys, believe it or not. We're right back inside the 15-minute opening range. So that's what I'm saying. But, all right. We're inside the range, guys, but we're also putting in higher lows right now. I'll put it like that, right? These are higher lows being established so far. So far. Because if we're stuck in a range and we're gonna, right now we just went to the bottom of the range, we should be in theory headed up to 270, 280 guys, in theory, because that's the top of the range. So I might play into that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna take a buy, guys. I'm gonna try to see if we get to the top of the range. Entry was 206. Thought process would be that we pop up here to 262, guys. There you go, baby. That was over 10 points. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. There's 15 points, guys. All right, I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take that off, guys. If this candle closes green, I'm probably looking to go long again, to be honest. I think we're headed up to 270, 280, guys, to be honest. It's a range day, so I'm gonna play the range. Right now it's a range day, right? There's 224. I would not be surprised if we get up to 280, guys, to be honest. So I like that close above the 14 EMA. I'm gonna take the next long, and I'm gonna see if we can push up here to 270, guys. If we sell off, that's fine. I can always re-enter lower, but I feel like if they're gonna range it, play the range. Stop will be back below the EMA, 14 EMA. I feel like there could be a big pump up here to these levels. 262, there you go. Top of the range, so at least 265 if they're gonna push it, right? Trap some shorts. Nvidia is trying to push up. $265. Yeah, just gotta be careful, guys. I mean, I gave it, I think I was up 6 points. But, I mean, you got 7 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. It's kind of pulling back a little bit. It got up to 240. And Nvidia is selling off a little bit. But, I mean, I would be trying to, if it's ranging, I'm just trying to play the range. Top of the range is 281, to be honest. which would be about 50 points from here. Maybe get an explosion up there, guys, to at least 270. That would trap a lot of shorts, guys. People that went short, right? All right. There's 10 points, guys. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to take that off, guys. It's almost 15 points. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. And I would not be surprised if they pop 270. But I know that we're going into the close of this 5-minute candle. Would not be surprised, guys, if we get back up here to like 268. Playing the range, right? Got to play the range. Are you green? Of course. Of course I'm green. I had one losing trade. Trading one contract. So guys, called out one losing trade, guys. I think that was at least 3 or 4 winning trades. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. If you made money, guys, drop a W in the chat. I just called out 2 winning trades back to back. Only 1 losing trade so far. Let's go. So now I would almost want a small retracement down here to maybe 200 level and then kind of build out to go back higher just from an entry standpoint. But up $2,000 on a 100K eval. Nice. The new TLR. D-Buddy, enjoy your Thanksgiving, my guy. Love, peace, and hair grease from the only ICT trader in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, I know you can't see it. I know you can't see it. I know. But it's only, we got 3 minutes left. So I'm not going to take the next trade anyway until this candle probably closes out because I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. So. Oh man, no wick in a 30-minute candle. Yeah, when you're right, you're right. I see that. Yeah, it's just like today's price action is a little bit more difficult, chat, because all right, we're right back inside the opening range, but I kind of realized that we're putting in the reason why those buys kind of played out. I realized that we're putting in higher lows. So we had a higher low, we had a low put in around 7:30 this morning. And then we had the next higher low that was put in around 10 a.m., right? So if price isn't breaking down, it's pretty much stuck in a range, then you're gonna play the range. You gotta play the range. And that's what I tried to do. D, out of all the streaming I've ever watched, I love how I love how content you are taking your wins, consistent and composed. The average new trader needs this type of W. Hey, I appreciate that, Dev Cap Trading. $45, D-Jar, D-Money, stop with the act, brother. You don't know what you're talking about with 10-point trades. Yeah, so 45 DEGR. So took multiple trades today that was over 20 points. But it depends on the session. And if you feel that I don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have to tune into the stream. You got options out there, right? So I took one losing trade. The rest were winning trades. I called out, if you were tuned into the stream yesterday, I called out 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. The day before that, 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So if you feel that somebody out there is better than me, that you can, that you want to tune into, feel free to tune into them, right? I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but you know, you got options. What's his yeah, let's get him out of here, Ginger. He's yeah, let me pull him up real quick. We'll get him out of here. He about to be gone. You got him? 45 DEG. Yeah, he gone. It's Thanksgiving, guys, right? Like, I'm not trying to be, you know, negative or anything, but come on, man. You know what's funny, chat? Like, I realized, like, and you know, that's part of the actual. You know what's funny is that people actually undervalue 10-point trades. PW actually, I think he tweeted that out, that people kind of underestimate 10-point trades. They add up. So if you feel that, you know, sometimes, guys, I mean, if you look at this price action, it's 10:45 in the morning. That ORB was set at 9:45. So for the last hour, we've pretty much chopped because we're right back inside the opening range. So if you feel that 10 points, I mean, 15 points, 20-point trades are not great. I mean, right? I'm not the guy for you. I'm sorry. Do you offer trading lessons or tutorials? No, I do not. So I would say tune into the streams. I stream Monday through Friday, typically 1:30 to 4. PW streams Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And you'll definitely pick up on how we trade. And there's a ton of, you know, there's also content on the channel as well that kind of talks about A+ setups. And that's why, guys, like when I took that trade and I even said like, hey, you don't have to follow this trade, because I knew it wasn't an A+ setup, right? And I would feel bad about that if you took that trade and you lost money and it's not an A+ setup. I try to take A+ setups. I don't know. I'm not perfect as well. I'm not, you know, I'm human, but five 10-point trades equals $1,000. James Jones, I know. It's crazy, right? How people, but you know, to each his own, guys. To each his own, right? I mean, if, like I said, I mean, I get it. You want to see home run trades, but we've been stuck in a range for an hour. So, I mean, I can't, you know, nobody's that good. Great day trades today with this range. Let's go. Yeah, I'm doing my best, guys, right? In the range market. That's all you can do. but we're literally stuck inside the ORB from 9:45, right? That 15-minute candle that we kind of drew out. We are literally back inside of it. Go figure. We had a green candle, then we had a sell-off. Now we're kind of, and I still feel, chat, that we're grinding higher. I honestly do. What lot size can I use to get $1,000 off 5 10-point trades? One contract. Rain City today, I know. What's it special for Apex? Apex is 80% off. Scott Trades, what's up, man? One mini dog. Yep. D-Money, win or lose, bro, you are still the best trader out there. No one can win 100%. You still got 90% win rate. Hey, I appreciate that, Gary, but I don't claim to be the best trader, guys, either, right? I mean, I think I'm pretty open with that. I'm not the best trader. I don't think I am. So I still got stuff to work on and all that stuff, but yeah, Apex is 80% off, guys. $10 PA fee actually on a 100K account, and so that's $69 all in. The rest of the evaluation accounts are actually $40 activation fee. Lifetime activation fee. D-Money, can you explain the close of the 1 hour candle? Yeah, so it's looking, I mean, it's bullish, guys. That's what I'm saying. It is bullish. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're bullish, guys. It's nasty price action, but we're going up. They want price higher. Like it's a nasty grind higher. But I mean, if this 1 hour candle closes above the 14 EMA, like it currently is right now, kind of sitting, there's nothing that's telling me to go short as of right now. I'm just being honest. You got a bullish EMA cross. We know that already because we were bullish before the market opened today at 9:30. So that momentum is still here. It's just nasty price action. And I might actually take the next long, guys. I missed it right off the EMA. I wanted it right off 200. I missed that, but let me see. 269 would be the target. Yeah, I'm gonna take a long, guys. I'm probably gonna try a long.
Subscribed and tuned in. Gotta just stay on my mission to find someone who teaches how to trade.
And I'm gonna try to target 269. So I'm in a long, guys, from 232. Want to see if we can pop, guys, right? Pop up here and take out 267.
Can I create a PC on Warbucks if based in Romania?
I was up about 5 points initially. So we'll kind of see what happens here. And I'll kind of switch back and forth. So entry was 232. Trying to see if we can get up here to like 270. Which would be actually what, 40 points if they pop it. But I'm seeing a 15-minute candle with the wick at the bottom. So I would want price to kind of come alive and pop this upside, right? Like, I don't want it back below 202. That wouldn't be great. So keep an eye on it. 270 would be to take profit, guys. About 40 points. If they can really get it going, right? All right, there's almost 10 points. See if we can get up there. All right, there's 10 points. I'll take that off, guys. So that's another 10-point winner. Plus, let's go. So I know that guy is probably upset, right? If he tuned in to the stream and didn't log in and he was able to see it, there was another 10-point winner. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. On a chop day, guys, right? We'll take it. Trading one contract, so up almost $850, guys. So I need about $150 more to make $1,000 trading one contract, right? So hey D, I just saw that trade. How many did you make today? Yeah, I'm up almost 850 on this account, trading one contract. It's been a nasty price range day. We're actually stuck still inside the opening range, believe it or not, right? So just taking what I can get. Yeah, when I said that price target was 270, I wanted price to go, but I see that it's kind of stalling out and it kind of failed to put in a higher high. You see how we're rejecting right now? Back down. So that's why I took it off. Lock in the profit, right? Because price could come back down here, form some kind of higher low, and then expand higher. So you can always re-enter if that's the case. And then today's a chop fest, guys. Like, we gotta be, that's the funny part, like, that I was kind of talking about. Like, we're inside the opening range. Like, I'm literally calling out winning trades inside of the opening range. Typically, it's hard to even do that because it's very difficult sometimes to trade inside the opening range. So if we break out of the opening range, then there's probably going to be better price action, better momentum, and that's what I'm really waiting for. But until that happens, I'm just kind of scalping. I'm scalping inside the range, if that makes any sense. But you see how it formed that bottom wick and now it's expanding higher. So now, yeah, it's probably headed up to it could be headed up now to 270. Drop a W in the chat, guys. If you made money during the session. I've called out, I've only had one losing trade. So the rest of the trades have been winning trades. So drop a W in the chat. Let's go. And drop how many trades you've taken, guys. How many trades have you taken? I wasn't hating or being greedy, just learning. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, guys. I just basically, it's like sometimes Just closed for 50 points, 1 trade for the day. Nice. 4 trades, 1 loser, W all winners, 3 trades up 500. 1 trade, my A+ setup for 860 on across 3 evals. Nice. Yeah, guys, today's kind of, and I know somebody said that, oh, the opening range trade is playing nicely. So technically, I don't really follow that, but because it was below the opening range, so it still was choppy. Yeah. Here's their push, guys. It's just delayed, right? Here's the push to the upside coming. Typically too, I keep in mind, obviously, yeah. Remember what I talked about, chat. So yeah, maybe we get that pump now going into the close of this 1 hour candle to 270. It's looking super bullish on the 1 hour chart. You're closing back above the 14 EMA. And yeah, bulls are back. So I think we're going higher. And there's your 268 to 270 area, right? That I talked about. There it is. There's 270, guys. So now, all right, are we finally gonna break out to the upside above that black line, 25,270? Like, you want to see a close above it, right? Not a wick off where price basically taps it and then it like pulls back. We have yet to have a close above it, the opening range. So let's see how this 5-minute candle kind of plays out, right? Is it gonna close above it or is it gonna close below it? Like, I can't trade. I'm not gonna trade right off the top of the range because the last time price was there, it came right back down and stopped a lot of people out. So I want a convincing close above the top of the range. Wick off, yeah, good. Up 400 on a day, I'm out D-Money. Hey, have a good one. What would be a good risk management strategy for a 150K account? I would say with the volatility, to be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with trading one contract. And I know some people might not agree with me. It's a personal preference thing, so you do you, but there's a lot of volatility. So I would say size appropriately. Do me a solid, guys. I called out probably at least 4 winning trades. Only had 1 losing trade. So do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. We got almost 3,900 people tuned into the stream, and it looks like we got 2,000 likes. So trying to see if I can get to 3,000 likes, guys, on the stream. Dropped a lot of sauce, right? Only had 1 losing trade. I'm doing 5 micros, and those 10 pointers got me on the sauce. What up, D? Hey, what's up? How are you? You trade on a PC, bro? Yeah. Look at the rejection so far, guys, right off the opening. Oh man, sometimes you gotta laugh, like, right? Sometimes you actually gotta laugh about it. Sometimes you gotta laugh, chat. And it doesn't mean that candle is going to close red, right? Or black. It could close bearish. It could close bullish. But right now, it's kind of struggling. So we'll see what happens. Do you pay attention to ES at all? Honestly, I don't really. I personally feel that NQ actually, you get more information, like correlation, if I want to call it that, from probably trading and looking at, all right, it's trying to break out, looking at NVIDIA. And you got some upside there. All right, we got a couple minutes left, so we'll see how this candle closes out. Hey D, first, thanks for everything. My question is, even when you're trading evals using one contract or just with funded accounts? Yeah, it just depends. Fair. fair share. If I like to set up a lot, maybe I'll go a little bit bigger on it on the evaluation, but looking for a bottom wick to set on the 1 hour, on this 1 hour open. Yeah, I mean, that would be preferred. I would prefer that, but I mean, it has a small wick, but price has kind of been consolidating so long that it might not get a deep retest now, right? Because we finally, this is the 1 hour chart that we're looking at, and we kind of spent a lot of time kind of ranging as far as how I'm reading the market. We spent a lot of time kind of ranging in this gray box on the 1 hour chart, and now we finally broke out to the upside. So we might not get a deep retest back down here. I'm not sure. I mean, think about it, Chad. It took until 11 o'clock to break outside of the opening range. That's all you need to know, right? As far as what kind of day it's been. 15-minute opening range. I'll say that, 15 minute. 5 minute as well though, right? Because that's the yeah. So, and what I mean by that is a close above it, and that's what's happening. $310 was the high from the Thursday rug. Yeah. What is your usual stop D? Typically 20 to 30 points. Yeah, we're gonna hit that 300 level, chat. I mean, and that's kind of like this area on the 4 hour chart that I was talking about. And here's the next 5 minute candle. We had a breakout. So I actually like longs. The only problem is, are we gonna push down before headed higher? But I like longs because we're above the opening range. That's the A+ setup, right? But are we gonna kind of push down here first and then go higher? Nvidia is kind of selling off on the right hand side of the screen. Current 5 minute candle a little bit, right? Nothing crazy. So I would prefer a push down first. All right, I'm gonna take a buy, guys. And I'm gonna see if we can get to the top of the box. It's like 15 points from here to the upside. Entry was 298. Gotta try to play the momentum, right? If it gets stuck, that's fine. But I'm trying to take the opening range break. I mean, that's the setup, right? Trying to see if we can get at least a 312. You get a pop to the top of, basically the top of that gray box, right? If they pull it back, that's not great short term, but trying to play the momentum that was on the chart. That it took us almost over 2 hours to get to, right? So I want to see if we can just bust up hard through that level. And if they retrace it, then that's, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, there's not much you can do about that, but that's the kind of day that it's been. So who knows if that's gonna happen or not, right? But basically the top of that box, guys, is 313. And you know, I would expect a pop through there if they're gonna push it higher. Kind of trap some shorts. But we'll see. All right, there you go. It's trying, right? It's trying. All right, let's see if see what happens here. Sell off, a little bit of a sell off. We were close to popping it. So I would say be careful here, guys. If you were in profit or taking profit, nothing wrong with that, but just trying to see if we're gonna bust through. Or this is the end all say all, right? But I mean, price has been stalling all day, so that's why now that we finally broke out, I mean, I would want the momentum to continue, but obviously I can't control that. So just want to see if we can get up above this 313 level. Kind of trap some shorts up here, thinking that, oh, the run, you know, the bull market's over or the push is over, and then just bust through that level with conviction. But we'll see. So when I look to the left, 360 is also in play if they bust through this level, right? 25,360. All right, there's 5 points. This is the 4-hour chart. Kind of struggling, guys. So I think I was only up like 5 points, right? It's like, and Nvidia is kind of selling off, but wanted to see if we can get a pop through this level. And it's stalling out, guys. So that might have been it. 306 was the high. So I would say, yeah, if you're in profit, I would say take it because we're rejecting back down short term, right? But we're still inside the gray box, but Nvidia is selling off on the right-hand side of the screen, so it's running out of energy a little bit. I think I was up like, what, 8 points? Tried to get at least 10 points. So I want like an explosion through this area. Like, we've been stalling so long that you would figure, right? It's like, come on, man. But that happens sometimes, guys. So, and what I mean by that is we're kind of hanging out only 20 points above the opening range, right? It's like, that's all we can get. Sometimes that's how it is. So yeah, if you're in profit, I would say take it, guys. Nothing wrong with taking it if you want, but I'm trying to see if I can get a pop through this level. And it's like paint drying now, right? It's like when you, and that's what's frustrating sometimes. It's like you get up here and like now it's like paint drying, but that could be also trapping shorts. Yeah. So 15-minute candle is gonna close, and it's, you know, it's like it's inside of the box, but Nvidia's selling off. So be careful, chat. Nvidia's having a little bit of a sell-off up here, so not gonna give this much room, guys, because I mean, it should have went already, right? If they're gonna push it higher. And I basically just tried to play the opening range break, and it kind of, as of right now, it's kind of, I mean, I'm down less than 2 points, so let's see if this is the push now. We'll see to the upside. This is like paint drying. There's 300 level again. 301. Okay, 303. $304. You know what's gonna happen, chat, right? As soon as I close it, there's gonna be a huge candle that comes in and pops through that level. That always happens. Oh man, it's like, it's crazy. All right, that's the 15-minute chart. I mean, I don't like that it doesn't have a bottom wick though. And I'm giving it time, right? So I'm trying to give it time to bust through that area, but it's like, oh, man, this thing is stalling. Come on, man. Yeah, try to give it time, guys. It's consolidating right in that gray box area, so that's not good. Looking bearish, yeah. It's looking weak. It happens. I just don't, you know, I saw the 1 hour chart pushing up. I saw the 30-minute chart looking bullish. You would figure that it can get more than 20 points right to the upside, but 30 points, but it can't. As of right now, it can't. So, I mean, we got 12 minutes left, guys, on this candle. Higher time frame candle, right? All right, there's 10 points, guys. There's 10 points. I'm gonna take that off. I'm tired of waiting, guys. I gave it too much time. I'm tired of waiting. Let's go. And it'll probably break it now, right? Since I closed it, but I'll take the 10-point winner. And it just hit the top of the box. I can see you're getting nervous, Monty. Oh man, guys, what am I nervous about? I'm green on the account. There's nothing to be nervous about. You gotta let the trade play out. I'm getting sick of waiting because it's going back and forth. We did it, guys. $1,000 trading one contract. Let's go in the choppy market. Cautious is a better word. Yeah, because remember, guys, like it's like, are we gonna break it or not? I mean, and remember, the last time we were in this area, we had a rejection back down. That's why that was an area of interest for me when I kind of called that out on the chart earlier, right? This is the 4-hour chart. So it's just taking too long, like, right? It's taking too long. Like, it's like, you want the momentum as a momentum trader, you want momentum to step into the market. If the momentum kind of dries out a little bit, you don't want to see that. So no fear of random stop loss hunter. Nah, I mean, because I knew, like, all right, there you go, guys. Oh man, there you go, guys. There's the break that I was waiting for, right? Forever. Come on, man. D-Money winning, haters hating. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Guys, I called out, I mean, only one losing trade, guys. One losing trade. That was another winning trade. And if you held to the breakout, you probably picked up over 20 points on that trade. So, right? So the guy that was basically saying, and this is a choppy market. This is not ideal price action today. It took us until we didn't get a breakout above the opening range until 11 a.m., guys. Think about that. So I'm very content with being up $1,000 in a choppy market, right? Trading one contract. D-Money, no money, bro. Thanks. You got out of the pump. Yeah, I know. I told you. Chevy ride hot. I told you guys. That's what was gonna happen, right? As soon as I got out, it went high. But I mean, I'm content. It was a winning trade, right? I'll take it. Don't forget my question, D-Money. That guy ain't nothing serious. Stop loss hunter. Yeah, you were saying the stop loss. Yeah, it depends on, like, I mean, I wasn't gonna give it more than 20 points. I'll tell you that. Typically, that's like and we might get an explosion now, guys, because it took so long to get out of this gray box. But yeah, I typically give it 20 points. Within 20 points, and there you go, right? There you go. Isn't it funny how that works, chat? You close out a trade and it runs higher on you. Isn't it funny how it works? Tim Hoffey, it happens. Yep, that's trading, guys. But you know what I used to do? That would frustrate me so much that I would probably get tilted and be like, oh, you know what? I got to chase it, right? And then I try to get in up top, and then what happens? Here comes a retracement. And then you're like, you know, so do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. We got 3,561 people tuned into the stream. I appreciate the support. Called out basically, I think, at least 5 winning trades minimum, right? It might have been 6. I know I called out a losing trade, but there was at least 5 winning trades in a choppy market, right? It took us until 11 o'clock to break out of the opening range today. So that's the kind of session that we're in. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that buy, if you took that long. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, so I mean, it's basically, I passed my first 150K eval today. Thanks. Hey, Daniela, congrats. What is the reason I don't trade ES? A lot of times it moves too slow for me. I mean, go figure, right? I would just hold a NASDAQ and it took forever to, or it felt like forever. It's not forever, right? But it took longer than I wanted, I'll say that, for it to kind of pop out of that gray box. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, but kind of stalled a little bit. So D-Money, you getting us some money. Much love, brother. Hey, I appreciate that. D, God bless you, brother. You and your fam have a happy Thanksgiving. Camille, hey, you too. $24 points in the bag with that pop. Nice. Guys, maybe that guy's still watching, right? He's the guy that we booted out of the chat. So where are we going now? I'm not sure. I mean, it's like I said, I mean, I would say probably if the upside's going to continue, if you go to the 4-hour chart, these wicks to the left up here, 360 area is probably going to get taken. And then, I mean, if they really push it, maybe up here to 492. That's what I see on the chart. Yes, I only trade NQ. Why did you boot him? I missed it. He was basically saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. I only take 10-point trades. So he was upset about that, I guess, that I only take, a lot of times I only take 10-point trades. So, I mean, I don't think there's a need for that, right? It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. You got other options if you want to tune into another stream. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm literally up $1,000. Go figure. Trading one contract, guys, on a choppy market, right? That's the funny part. And it's like, it is what it is. Plenty of paid streams out there for him, Tim Hoffey. Yeah, and the crazy thing, guys, is that like 10-point winners add up, right? Some of these trades are bigger, but it just depends. Wow, new pin message. I cannot leave this. What? EMA D-Money. Oh, man. I know, right? Got a little bit of profit in this choppy market. Thanks, D-Money. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Hey, I appreciate that, Saga. You as well. Yeah, guys, I see more upside coming. I mean, look at NVIDIA on the right-hand side of your screen. It's slowly grinding towards the for more upside. And NQ is now broken outside of that gray box that I had kind of mapped out, which was the 4-hour area. Sorry, hold on 1 second, chat. 4-hour level that pretty much the last time price was in this area, we had a reaction back to the downside. So that's why I had kind of mapped that out as a logical price target. And like I said, I mean, if it's going to continue, we're probably headed up to at least 30 points higher to a 360 level. And then maybe go up and challenge, if they're really going to push it, 400 level up to 496. So that's what I'm seeing on the chart. Called out a ton of trades, guys. Right? I called out multiple trades. It would be hard for me to see today that you didn't make any money because, I mean, I called out, I think, at least 4 or 5 winning trades. So had one losing trade. We just kicked the previous week high. Yeah, I saw that. D-Money, thank you. Love you from Indonesia, Southeast Asia. Hey, man. Guys, I'm always like humbled by stuff like that because it's like, I know that we're streaming and there's thousands of people that tune into the streams. I get that. But I'm just humbled by the, you know, when you actually see it, it's like, man. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hey D, I'm big on profit, but I'm still losing on the day. Do you think I should hold this till break even? I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, right? So I'm just kind of calling out what I see in the market and why I'm taking certain trades. So, I mean, that's totally up to you. I would say, like I said, I mean, I do feel that the momentum is gonna, if the momentum continues to the upside, then we're probably headed at least 30 points higher maybe up to 400. To be honest, it just depends. But it is the day before holiday. Today's price action wasn't ideal, chat. I think we all know that. It took us until 11:15 to basically get, so 11:05, sorry, on a 5-minute chart. It took us until 11:05, and maybe we trend upward now, right? Maybe we trend up now, like we put in higher lows and we continue to pump like up. Maybe that's what the play is, but it took us until 11:05, guys, to break outside of the opening range today. So today's been like one of those days where it's been choppy, and then now we broke out to the upside. So blessings from Puerto Rico. Hey, I appreciate that. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, guys, do me a solid, guys. At one point, we're over 5,000 people tuned into the stream today, so I appreciate the support. Trying to see if we can get to 3,000 likes. It looks like we're at 2,200 likes. We got 3,366 people tuned into the stream. So, and all the likes do, guys, is it basically gets the stream out to more people that's looking for live day traders. So just trying to help grow the channel, right? So do me a solid, guys, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I typically stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW typically, obviously he streams at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. He's not here today. He's picking up one of his boats. So, and then occasionally we stream together as well. So let's go. Hi, Mr. 45 Special. D-Money, we love you. We love you. We love you. Green is winning the battle uphill, just getting tired. Everything else points up though. Yeah, Chevy Ryan 4646. Yeah, like it might be a slow grind, like, but I mean, if I'm bullish right now, like on the 5-minute chart, chat, I mean, Nvidia is trying to pump up. So let me take Nvidia off. Let's go to the 5-minute chart on NQ. And you can kind of see, right? 5-minute chart, like maybe if I'm bullish on the 5-minute chart, I don't want to see price back below this gray box up here. So let me take this one off. Right, because it's like I want to see it kind of hold these higher lows that were put in and continue to grind higher, like slow grind higher up. If I'm a bull, that's what I'm kind of seeing right now. And since it took us an hour and a half basically to get outside of the opening range, like that would make logical sense that we just slow grind for the rest of the session higher, possibly. Who knows? D, got any big Thanksgiving plans? I'm gonna head over to Fort Myers, visit some family, my mom, my brother, my sister, my niece, my nephew. That's pretty much it. Jerome is my father and won't pay child support, so I'm trying to make the money. Yeah, Jerome, you got to be careful. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if this is a slow grind up for the rest of the session. Dropout trades. I'm in Cape Coral. Nice. Yeah, my brother actually lives in Cape Coral. They actually live in man, what's the name of that place? It's it's like bad because I grew up over there and now I'm like, oh, what's the name of that place? It's man, it's in Cape. There's a lot of like boats and stuff and like water, and I'm trying to think of it, man. It's gonna come to me in a second. I'll call it out. Nah, not Northport. Northport is not Cape Coral. So I grew up in North Fort Myers, like Cape Coral area myself. I actually went to North Fort Myers High School, chat. Same high school as Deion Sanders. Let's go. D-Money literally forgot where he came from. Yeah, Burnt Store. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Burnt Store. Yep. Burnt. Yeah, that's where he lives. He just moved out there less than a year ago. They bought a house. Oh, man. D-Money, will you have your daughter with you as well? I hope so, Sherelle. No, I won't, actually. She's going to be with her mom. I'm going to have her for Christmas, though. So, let's go. I know a lot of people out there like Ernest Graham. Yep. No chill. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. Forgetting where you came from. No, guys, it's just that like I didn't grow up in like, so when I say like Cape Coral, like Burnt Store was not like an area. It's pretty nice out there. It's really nice out there actually. So, but I basically grew up in like, you guys know, or like if you're from that area, like Pine Island area. Like I said, I actually grew up probably like 5 minutes from North Fort Myers High School, chat. So I used to love Fort Myers Beach. Used to go to Lani Kai. Nice. Your family close to Gateway? No, but I actually used to work in Gateway. So I used to work at Sony. Sony, I don't know if it's still there, but Sony had a customer service. This was like a job, guys, when I was in like right out of college. I was a customer service representative for Sony. Yeah, they got Margaritaville out there. Yeah, on Fort Myers Beach. Yep. I missed my entry at the pullback earlier at 14 EMA. Yeah. I feel like longs are in play right now, chat. Probably up to that 360. As long as we kind of hold that gray box that's on your screen, I don't see a reason for price to kind of drop lower. This might be a kind of slow grind back up. All the way from Fort somewhere, and now you got me watching you all the way from London. Dean Taylor. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? I'm new here. Who's Jerome? Yeah, so Jerome is my alter ego, guys. He's a long lost, distant cousin. So just keep tuning into the streams. You'll find out who Jerome is. There's that almost 350 pop, guys. Yeah, I think 360, like I said, is definitely in the cards. It just took a while to kind of break out of that gray box. How's your P&L today? Yeah, I'm up $1,000 trading one contract, so let's go. I'll take it on a choppy day. On the day before Thanksgiving, I'll take that. Jenny, thanks D-Money for the longs. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I mean, I think I'm happy with how I traded today, to be honest. I mean, I'm not disappointed at all. I think that the market took a while to kind of set up. Opening range trade didn't really play today, right? It was kind of choppy. But once I kind of saw that we were like in a range, I started to trade the range. And then, looking for more upside basically. So I'm content. Only took one losing trade. I think I called out probably 5 winning trades. I mean, to be honest. So we got 2,200 likes, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Trying to see if we can get to 3,000 likes. The last time I streamed in the morning, we had 3,000 likes on the stream. So I want to see if we can get there. Dropped a lot of sauce. Only took one losing trade. I saw a lot of W's in the chat. A lot of W's, right? So let's go. What is the gray box on the screen? Yeah, that's actually the 4-hour. If you go to the 4-hour chart, go to your 4-hour chart, look to the left. And that was an area that I kind of mapped out at the beginning of the session. And I said that I felt like price, if they got it in momentum, it's going to go up and re-challenge that 360 or 310 level, 300 level plus. It just did that. And I also said that this 360 level would be also an area of interest because that's like the last time price was kind of in that area as well. You had a reaction. So let's go. Thanks for the financial advice, Kent 1444. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, so I'm not here to provide financial advice. I basically just call out what I see in the market, and I take trades based off of that, right? So, Adam Lee, much love, bro. Have a happy Turkey Day, sir. Yeah, you too. 514 KC, are you trading this afternoon, D? No, I'm not. So there will be no afternoon stream today, guys. So we're going into obviously and there's the pump to 350. Not surprised. So yeah, no afternoon stream. D-Money, thank you for the EMA strat you use. It helped me so much. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. D-Money, is your family proud of you now that you're famous? What does your mom say? Yeah, my mom, I don't know if she's watched the whole stream yet, chat, but I know that she's actually, she like thinks the Jerome character is hilarious. So she loves the afro and like all that stuff. So we'll see. I mean, this is going to be the first holiday that I'm going home as, officially as a streamer, right? So we'll see what that conversation kind of looks like. Do you think you're going to trade Warbucks for like weekend streams? I mean, I don't think so. I know PW does some of that. I think he streamed this past Sunday. Done for the day, locked in 1300. Happy Turkey Day, D-Money. Hey, you have a good one as well. AJ, the first time you were on the stream, I was like, who is this guy? And he didn't talk much, and I was thinking you may not do great. I was wrong. You're doing an awesome job, brother. Hey, AJ, man, I appreciate the kind words. I really do, man. That means a lot. So, yeah, guys, I mean, I think I remember that first stream, with PW. So, obviously, I remember that. So, and I know, and I'm super appreciative, guys, of everybody that tunes into the show because I understand, I've been watching PW for years, and I know that the chat's undefeated, and the chat's gonna basically form an opinion about you, and that's what it's gonna be, right? So that's some pressure there, right? But I think I'm proud of myself. I was able to kind of stay true to myself. I'm being myself. I'm not trying to be somebody else that I'm not. And I'm thankful that you guys kind of accepted me into the BDH family. Loving your new chart colors. I want mine like that. Hey, I appreciate it, NQ Soccer Mom. You are a good vibe. I'm glad PW gave you a platform. Yeah, I'm glad he did as well, right? So, yeah, there's that 366 that we talked about, chat. That level just got hit. It just took a little while, to basically kind of build up and break out. But it's like I said, yeah, for me, I see a slow grind to the upside. That's what I see now. Thanks for the W's. D-Money, happy day of giving thanks, D-Money, Ginger, and the BDH chat. See ya. Hey, Mila, have a good Thanksgiving, and I appreciate the kind words. Means a lot. Are you on Tradeovate? Yes. So we only trade here at the BDH. We only utilize Tradeovate prop. So that's the only prop firm that we use, and it's the preferred platform of the BDH. So, and I've always used Tradeovate prop trading futures. I have an iPad Pro at home, guys, that I trade on when I'm at home, and obviously same thing, right? So up $2,000 today. Happy Thanksgiving, D. Hey, you too. Only in month 2, and I learned a lot from y'all. Lost 2 evals, but I'm grinding in a long and was tripping. LOL. Yeah, look at this push. I'm not surprised, chat. It just took long today to kind of build up, and maybe because it's a holiday, day before holiday, right? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but it was not looking great until after basically 11 o'clock. So, I mean, it took, if you kind of look at this from that breakout, that trade that I was in, I mean, we're up 80 points, and that took 30 minutes, right? So that's trading. Do you ever use the 1 hour ORB? No, I don't. When is the next entry? I mean, like, that's what I was kind of talking about. I would basically now, I think it's a slow grind up. So you kind of miss the entry right off the top of the gray box after the breakout. So now if I want to go long, I would probably have to put my stop below the previous candle's low, if that makes any sense. So like if I entered here, my stop would have to be 333 because I don't want to see price break down lower, right? I want to see it kind of put in higher lows and continue to push higher. And remember, I kind of talked about 400 level plus, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised. Am I done trading? I mean, it's hard to kind of get long up here now without a retracement back down. That's the only issue. I mean, I called out, I think, 5 winning trades, chat. Right? I mean, that's a lot of trades. I called out 5 winning trades. I took 1 loser. So we're sitting at 2,300 likes, guys. We got 3,000 people tuned in. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Typically here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. If it's your first time today on the stream, I appreciate you tuning in. PW will be back on Monday, so he's picking up one of his boats today. So just trying to make a little money. Yeah, I mean, somebody's saying review, can I review the trade? So basically, guys, I basically took a short. Let me take this off. I mean, everybody kind of knows I was in a long here, right? I was in a long here. The last trade I was in a long, and it kind of played around up here for a little bit. Took buys somewhere down here as well, right? Because I took like 3 buys back to back, guys. I had a short when I saw the rejection of the opening range, and that was a risky trade that I was telling you guys that you didn't have to take, right? Somewhere like around here, there was like a short. Actually, I think there was 2 shorts, if I'm not mistaken, right? I took one that didn't work out. That was the one losing trade, and then I took the next short right after and got the winner, right? Yeah, I mean it, and then I just basically kind of grind it back up. I just saw price kind of grinding its way back up, and I just start taking buys. So, because once I saw that price basically started to kind of range, and we were kind of like at the bottom of the range, so I started saying like, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna buy it up to the top of the range, and that's what I started to do. What do you think about a buy now? I mean, I would probably want it to come down and retest the EMAs, to be honest, and kind of build out, or at least down to like 320, maybe, and then try to expand higher. I mean, you're going into the close of a 1-hour candle, so I would say be careful, because you know, a lot of times you get a reaction the opposite direction of how that candle currently sitting, right? So right now the candle's green, and a lot of times you'll get like a reaction, a little bit of a pullback going into the close of a candle. So just be cautious of that, but I definitely would not be looking for shorts right now, that's for sure. Can we see how you set up your EMA indicators? Yeah, I mean, we actually dropped a video on the page in regards to that as well. But I mean, there's nothing, you can see them on the chart, right? I got the 14, the 50, and the 200. And literally, I mean, the setting is the same, guys. I don't change anything inside except for the length. So this is the 50 EMA. Everything else is default. Like there's nothing else that I do. So yeah, this is a nice little pullback, guys. So if you're looking to go long, right, this is what you want to see. You want to see price kind of come down here on a 5-minute chart and kind of build up some momentum again to try to push higher. So the next long opportunity could be coming, possibly. Who knows? Nvidia looks like it's rolling over again. Yeah. I mean, we got to keep in mind that we're going into a holiday tomorrow. So maybe there's going to be profit taking. Maybe, you know, that happens. So what do you do? It has to pull back. It's the end of the 1 hour candle. Yeah, so it doesn't have to, but a lot of times it does. Like if you start kind of noticing that, like price will start, sometimes it'll pull back the opposite direction. And that's what's happening right now. And if I'm, like I said, if I'm bullish, like you want to see this. You want to see it kind of come back, right? Because it's giving you an entry to kind of get into to go higher. I have not been able to get into any decent trades, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that, right? Maybe you missed the setup or you were doing something and then you missed it. I know, like it's frustrating, but it happens. What a pullback. Yep. Let's see how many points that is from the high, right? Yeah, you got about a 40-point pullback so far from the high that was established. So yeah, guys, this would be, I mean, I would say that, yeah, this would be like, you would want to see this higher low right here kind of be held, right? Like continue to be, let me take this off now. So this higher low that was established on the 5-minute chart, you want to see that level kind of hold, like, right? Because you're like, okay, if we're going to continue to grind higher, I don't want to see this level be broken. And that also kind of matches with the 14 EMA at 25,312. So if it breaks below there, then there's probably, we're headed back inside the opening range probably. Why aren't you streaming on your own channel? Yeah, so PW granted me the opportunity to join the BDH. So that's why I'm here. Let's go. Maybe a new low, then a new high. Yeah, possible trading BDH master. Yeah, possible. But I would say, like, if you wanted to kind of play it right, like that's how I would trade it. I would be like, hey, you know what? If I take a long here, I don't want to see price below that gray box. If so, I got to close it, and then maybe I can re-enter lower to join the party to go long, right? But it's kind of expanding back up now, so. D-Money, no money. Have a nice Thanksgiving with your family, bro. Hey, you too. What are we reaching for? Yeah, I mean, I think we're retracing. That's normal. You're going into the close of a 1 hour candle, so it's forming some kind of top wick. And maybe that next 1 hour candle, maybe it opens up and it pushes down a little bit and then it expands higher. Like, who knows? Remains to be seen. So just a reminder, chat. So there will be no afternoon stream today. So we will not be streaming again until Monday. You know, maybe PW does something on the weekend or something. I'm not sure because he does that sometimes. But as of right now, there's no stream until Monday, right? I would say stay tuned. But yeah, we'll be back on pretty sure regular schedule Monday at 9 a.m. D-Money, one last trade. Yeah, I took like 5. I took actually, I think 6 trades. I had at least 5 winning trades. So I think that's enough, chat. I mean, it's a day before a holiday. I'm not going to force anything. I'm green. The account's up $1,000, right? It was a nasty session for like an hour and a half. It finally broke out of the range. ORB at 11 o'clock. So I'm content. I'm content with that. Markets are about to close. Oh, man. Are we going to reverse? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm bullish right now. I'll say that much. Until otherwise. If we break back down below the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, then I would probably say that maybe there's some downside, more, you know, a lot more downside coming. But until that happens, I'll remain bullish short term. Tell Jerome happy Turkey Day. Let's go. What platform would you recommend to a beginning futures trader? Tradeovate. So if you're saying platform. Yeah, so all right, as an example, chat, like if I'm looking for a long right now, my stop would be 333, right? About 20 points, and I would aim for new highs at 376. The only tough part is that we're going into the close of a 1 hour candle, but that's how I would have to trade it. That just kind of gives you an example of like what I'm talking about right now. 20-point stop loss, and I would be trying to aim for 26 points, right? For that high up there to be taken out, and you would actually be up on that trade. So about 10 points. So, just stay for power hour. Yeah, there's an expansion, guys, right? There's a little pop. Is Jerome going to mom's house for dinner? I know. This guy Jerome, man. It's crazy. Yes, yeah, you're right, IQ Trades. Market is closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving and closes early on Black Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it closes at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday, chat. So that's why we're not doing any streaming on Friday as well, right? Because it closes at 1 o'clock. So yeah, nice little on there. Yeah, the sport's done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, even that trade, if you took that trade, that was at least 10 points, guys, on that long. What's up, Lil Reese? How many winners you called today, boss? Cody B. Yeah, I think I called out at least 5 winning trades. I had 1 losing trade. I'm up $1,000 on this funded account, right? So let's go. I'll take that going into the holiday weekend, right? Trading 1 contract. Jose, D-Money, how you been, brother? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. 1 more stream for the week, please. Yeah, guys, that price action might be a little choppy. Friday, maybe not. I mean, who knows? But you know, and it closes at 1 o'clock. So I would say that, yeah, it's probably a good idea that we're not streaming on Friday. So, but I think really good session, chat. Right? I think really good session today. Called out at least 5 winning trades, maybe 6. Only had 1 losing trade, up $1,000 on the funded account. I will call that a win going into a holiday, especially when price took an hour and a half until 11 o'clock to break out of the opening range today. I'm content with that. All right. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Rocking out with D-Money. We got 2,300 likes, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. We got almost 2,800 people tuned in if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I'm typically here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4 for the D-Money show, and PW streams Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. So we just trying to make a little money. Look at the good scalp. Look at the reversal. Yeah, that's why you got to. But see, as a scalper, that's why you're content with 10 points sometimes, right? Because it's like, you know that there could be a reversal coming, especially going into the close of a 1 hour candle. So you're not looking to marry the trade. You're basically looking to get in and out. No volume today yet. We got clean trades. Crypto Surfer, yeah. And that's why it's like funny, right? Like some people are not 10 points, but they add up. Take what you can get. And some of those trades were bigger, obviously, right? I think the first trade I called out today was a 25-point winning trade that I took. So maybe that guy tuned into the stream after that. I don't know. Who knows? It is what it is. Yeah, you're right, Crypto Surfer. You're right. I risked $250 to get $1,450 today. Beauty end of the week. Nice, Scott. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Really good session today. I'm happy with how I traded today. So I'm not disappointed at all going into a holiday weekend and holiday end of the week, right? So you got to put that in perspective sometimes, right? So I think it's a good way to end the week. If you have not hit the like button, please do, guys. It helps get the stream basically out to maybe new traders out there that are looking to join a stream every day, right? And it helps grow the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel as well, let's go. So I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I hope if you celebrate it, have a happy Thanksgiving, spend some time with your family, eat some good food, and stay safe. I appreciate the support as always, guys. So this is my first holiday as a streamer. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what my mom talks about tomorrow. If she talks about Jerome. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure she'll have some comments about Jerome, guys. So Marquita. Happy Thanksgiving, D-Money and DDH fam. P.S. This message isn't for the people that didn't hit the like. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate the support, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy some time with your family. And looks like we're at 2,400 likes. Maybe we can get at least to 2,500, right? Because we got 2,500 people tuned into the stream. So, but I appreciate the support as always, guys. You have options out there. So thanks for tuning in to the show. And I'll catch you guys on Monday. We gone.